Hello, welcome to Zal's Update. My name is Zalak, and let's plan with me for my yearly bullet journal setup and July monthly setup. I'm using Berg's notebook, and my notebook theme is Dandelion. The pages are very thick, and I really like this notebook. I bought it through Amazon. I will upload this link if anyone is interested. I decided to do a 2024 touch tour, and here's for the transition. I originally planned to stick a 2024 cardboard pretty wallpaper thing, but after 2 hours of cutting them, I somehow lost it, and so decided to just use the marker. I used a silver metallic marker. Here I'm designing a line grid page. Everyone knows that Amanda Ritchie is the founder of this page setup, and I don't still know how to use it, but still I like to add it in my page and wait for another transition. I'm sorry about all the transitions that will come up in this video, but I was trying to save time and I have a tendency of going overboard on my pages. So here's the another transition. I chose cat as a thing mainly because I'm currently obsessed with cat doodles. I do have two cats and they are my favorite part of the day-to-day life, and so everywhere I see it's cats. So what better way to incorporate them than designing a cat doodle for my journal setup. Here I'm just making my future log. Usually people like to make future log with a section where they can write their events, but I don't have a tendency of going on the front page. I prefer to have my events on the monthly setup or like on a weekly basis. So I'm just going to use this as just a marker so I know which days I'm super busy or super uh, available for any other activities. I'm still learning to do calligraphy, but one thing I learned is that you don't have to keep your pen touched constantly on page. If you are still not comfortable, you can just draw a thin line and then you can overwrite on it, and it kind of works well for me in some cases, and some cases I'm still struggling. So for the calendars, I prefer to go from Monday to Sunday because I prefer to have my weekends together so I don't get confused. But I do know some people like to write their calendar from Sunday to Saturday. It's up to you, it's your own choice, however you feel like doing it. Um, for me, bullet journal is a therapy because I do procrastinate a lot and I tried a lot of things, techniques, and writing tasks down on a piece of paper helps a lot for me. And then I'm also trying to get a hobby. Like, I do have a hobby now, but I started because I needed a hobby. And now I do game. I like playing Elden Ring, but I don't have a lot of time in my hand right now. So I try to at least play 5 hours once a week, if possible. But my favorite gaming reason is like I get to play with my boyfriend in a co-op, and Elden Ring has a really good background. So this is my theme slot page, and I'm just gonna write down like or draw out my theme per month. So for July, it's my cats, Furby and Mimi. Uh, Mimi is actually Billy, but I prefer to call her Mimi because she responds really well. I try calling her Billy, but it just goes on her mood. But if I call her by Mimi, she will respond to me right away. Drop a comment and let me know what should be my theme for August. And another fast transition for my goals page. I'm sorry I couldn't upload the whole page where I drew it because um, I had some issues with technical issues with my video. But here I am writing my goals. So I do have many ways on writing how I want to plan out my goal. Mainly, I do write goal like monthly goal or bi-weekly goals, but here I'm doing a 5 4 3 2 1 technique. Usually 5 4 3 2 1 technique I'm doing here is a little different. Usually it's 5 year, 4 months, 3 days, 2 weeks, 1 hour goal. But for 1 hour goal, it's a very tiny space, so I decided to do a monthly goal. So it will be like 5 year goal, then my 4 month goal, which is like a quarterly goal, then 3 months goal, 2 months goal, and 1 month goal on basically what I want to achieve with by the end of the month July. Um, what I am planning to achieve within 2 months. So basically, I start on the 1st of July and I will wait to see how it goes by end of August. So a little about me. I was obese and I do have a family history of diabetes, and so I got diabetic last year, and my doctor said that you are too young to have a diabetes and be on medication because that will be your whole life. So he gave me 3 months to see if I can change my lifestyle, lose some weight, and see what happens. And I took it as a challenge where I basically appointed my boyfriend to make sure that I don't go above certain calories. If I do, then I get penalty where basically I will have to treat him out on an expensive meal, or whatever he wants to purchase I have to buy for him. And it kind of worked for me. In 6 months I lost like 40 pounds. uh, every 5 pounds weight loss I received a gift from him because he wanted to motivate me. So my 40 pounds weight loss, he gave me a gaming station, like a computer station that he built himself, and he also gave me a keyboard that was custom made by him. And I was allowed to arrange the keycap, so that's my new hobby. But it's way too expensive hobby, so I'm waiting on it. One day when I'm super rich, I will divulge myself into that hobby. Like I will have lots and lots of keycaps and like make a video on it someday, hopefully. That's a dream. But I'm still not done with my weight loss goal. I'm still working on it, and I still need to lose certain pounds. So that would be my 2 months goal here. And I also have a section for review where basically I will go through my goals each month and see if I did what I had write down here, and if I failed somewhere, and if I did, then why I failed it, and if I want to try again achieving that goal. My other goal for next 4 months is getting a co-op job because I'm currently currently studying. I started pursuing digital marketing, and one of the requirements for me to graduate is to have internship or a co-op job. So I will be working on it and try to find a job within 4 months, so that once I'm finished with my school, I don't have to wait longer. I will have a job lined up. As everyone can see, my background has changed. It's because it took a long time for me than anticipated for making this journal setup, and so basically I kept moving around until I finished it. So at one point I was on my table, and then another I was just sitting on my bed comfily inside a blanket, and using a coffee table to use for my bullet journal setup. So I'm really sorry for all the shakiness. It's just because the setup was not that sturdy. this box thing where I'm like having a rectangle where I can write my thoughts or my trackers. It makes me feel like I can decide how I want to write my information. This page setup is for my Elden Ring log. I do have few other games, but I only play Elden Ring. I do play other games, but not too much. I'm just kind of obsessed with Elden Ring, though even I say obsessed, I'm kind of scared of certain areas in Elden Ring where I am so scared to go alone. So if I'm home alone, I'm not playing that game. So I can only play it when somebody is inside the house, and mostly if my boyfriend is co-oping with me. But if you have not played the game, I will suggest you please, please, please play the game. Only if you love video games. If you don't, then don't bother. I don't want to force anyone. But yeah, Elden Ring has just magical like environment. Like I always wonder how the Elden Ring game designer decided this game, the storyline, everything is so seamless. It feels like I'm just in another magical world. And I just love my katana. I have Uchi katana and Moonveil, and I wanna try other weapons, but I don't know how to do them because I'm so obsessed with my Uchi katana. So, yeah, if you are a gamer and if you have not seen Elden Ring or have not played Elden Ring, please, please, please play it. It's so fun. And I think I just went too overboard about talking about Elden Ring that I didn't even look at my screen. But this setup was for my book log. And also other hobby that I have is reading books. I love novels. I love self-help books. I do also like educational books, so I do also spend time reading them. During my reading week, I went to library and ended up getting 17 books, which I'm trying to read. So they will go in my book log. And this is the calendar for my July. So similar to book log, I had Elden Ring set up too. I just couldn't upload it because of the unsupported system issue. But here's my July calendar, where basically I just have a Dutch door with the cat doodle on it, and I'm just going to be like writing a calendar section where I can write a quick event log, as it will not have a lot of things written here. Again, as I mentioned, I like to write it on a weekly basis so I can track them more accurately. I do have a habit of writing my assignment list on a weekly basis, so I know what is the due date and when I'm supposed to submit them, because I prefer to submit my assignments at least 3 days in advance so that I have enough time to review any information I need to, or if I have any issues, technical issues, graphical issues, I can figure them out. I also love Tombow markers. One of my dreams is to own each and every shades of Tombow markers. That's something I'm trying to invest in. So anytime I go to Michael's, I am buying Tombow markers. Last time I went and I found this pretty green shade, and I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. And which is why you will see a lot in my bullet journal setup. I'm designing here a mood log, mood tracker and exercise tracker. As I mentioned, I'm still trying to lose weight, so I want to track how often I do my exercises. And for my mood, I do have a very fluctuating mood, so I prefer to write down. So for a mood tracker, I'm using cat faces, and for exercise, I'm using the bones. I know bones are associated with dogs, but I kind of wanted to use it because it also looks like dumbbells. So you can say that, okay, I did this much exercise, so I will be rating them from 1 to 5. 5 being I did exercise more than 45 minutes, or like I did it for 1 hour. The next Dutch tower was for my assignment track, and this is my weekly setup. I'm not making a Dutch tour here, but I'm just using a cat doodle to distinguish my weekly tracker with my weekly review track. So as I mentioned, I will be writing down all my tasks, so it will include all my list for my task, from assignments to cleaning to any miscellaneous activities or hobbies that I follow through, and I will be reviewing them at the end of the week. So I have a cat in the box, mainly because my cats are obsessed with box. If there is any empty box, they have to be inside. And this is kind of an expression they always give, which is very super cute but very confusing. Like, I always say that Minnie looks confused whenever she makes this face, and I needed to like incorporate it here somehow. But I feel like I'm not doing justice to the facial expressions. I'm really sorry about that. I am trying my best, but I'm really not good at imagining things or drawing things a lot. I used to be good, but then I didn't do any drawing for 15 years, and so I'm relearning how to do designs and like drawing. Please let me know if you have cats, and if you have, what are their funny quirks. I also love dogs, and I have taken care of my friend's dog for 5 months, so I would have some funny stories about dogs too. So if you have any funny story about your dog, let me know in the comments. I will be waiting for that, because dogs and cats are the best thing in the world. I don't understand any world without having them, and they just brightens up my day. That reminds me, I saw a cute baby puppy downstairs today. Its name is Banji, and he was like 14 weeks old. And the way the dog was so happy and excited about walking outside in the dog park was so adorable. Please also comment on what theme I should be doing for my next monthly setup, and I will try to incorporate it, and thank you in advance for that. I have been playing with this cat theme since January. My initial January 2024 journal has this theme, and I do love this theme. That's why I decided to do it, because I realized that I have not uploaded any YouTube video, and so here I am using my cat and cat in the box and fun cat activities things. There's one more thing that I have in my mind that I actually designed, but I haven't published it. So if I don't hear anything from you, then I will be doing that theme again. But I hope to hear back from you guys soon. I love and appreciate your feedback, so it means a lot to me. And so here I'm just writing down my weekly days. I haven't given a lot of section because I don't want to overburden myself with a lot of tasks because it's very hard for me to juggle around with my classes and my assignments. So I don't have a lot of activities during the weekdays, but I do have a lot of more activities during weekends, which is why weekend has more section allotted there. And I'm really sorry about the shaking. And so here's the whole flip through. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in 2 weeks. Bye bye.